Difference between infatuation and chemistry. Hi everyone, I am Apollonia Puente. I am your dating and relationship coach, founder of ApolloniaPuente.com. And in today's video, we are going to talk about a very heated topic that a lot of you have questions about. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I welcome you and I invite you to subscribe so you can be notified every day that I post a video except on Fridays and Saturdays. Now let's get started. A lot of times people are questioning, am I infatuated with this person or do I just have chemistry with this person? So I'm going to hint a little bit on infatuation and what that means and what actually happens chemistry-wise, like in our brain when it comes to infatuation. One important detail that I want you to remember is when you are infatuated with something, you are also training your mind to focus on something, which enhances and which gives you the burst, basically gives your brain the burst and starts feeding your brain serotonin and dopamine. And those are the two feel-good energies, hormones, whatever we want to call it, that our brain gives off. And because of that, because we have these feel-good hormones, we get addicted to it, right? So for instance, you get addicted to something that's typically pleasurable and that makes you more happier. Like there's different types of addictions, which you all know about, and that is one of them. And so infatuation can also become a love addiction, and it's really similar and is also very important for you to understand because this is something that happens so much in our day and age, but it's not talked about. Love is an addiction as well. And that's why I want you to understand what infatuation is and why it happens. So infatuation also happens because of the fact that you focus on one specific thing, right? So you specifically focus on if you had this woman, you could create this amazing life with her and this is everything that can happen and she's hot and she's a 10 and you've never had this before and yada yada. So now your mind, what it's doing, your mind is now focusing on what you're telling it and you're feeding that serotonin and dopamine. So it continues to want more. And you are up here. And when you think about it, you're feeding that and you become infatuated without focusing on what the actual reality is. Now, chemistry is completely different, right? So chemistry, what we call chemistry, is when the both of you are in a stage of life and a level in your mind, brain, what we call it, where those levels are not being boosted all the time, where it's like you are getting the chance to know her, you're pacing yourself, you're understanding that the both of your values may be aligned, and you are at a surface where you're not getting addicted to any superficial needs, or you're not getting addicted to a story that a lot of us are making up in our heads. Infatuation can play a big role in your relationships if you're trying to figure out if you're infatuated with a woman or if you guys have chemistry, is when you make her a priority. If this woman becomes the first priority for you in your life and you forget about everything else in your life, your goals, your job, your business, everything, then this shows you right there that you have infatuation with this woman. And infatuation happens easily with men when you don't, or with people in general, not just with men, but I talk to you men viewers, and that's why I'm saying men, is it happens a lot with people when you are not happy with yourself, and when you're addicted to a desired outcome that you think that will heal you as a person or make you happier. The people that master life and are happy and in really good relationships that have strong chemistry are the ones that come from abundance and know who they are as a person and know that they can be happy with or without the person. Because one of the biggest things that happens in relationships when your partner and vice versa knows that you're happy with or without them, it shows that you are of substance. It shows that you know that you're enough, and it gives yourself some inner integrity so the other person can see you with integrity as well. Infatuation is something that's so huge, and a lot of us are not talking about it, and I want to be able to talk about this more on this channel because love addiction is a real thing these days, and people are now getting addicted to love when they shouldn't be addicted to love, and they're addicted to the wrong people. The good thing about this channel is I give you those principles, I give you those tools to be able to fix this, to be able to work on yourself and your personal development to get that woman that you really want. And I challenge you to do this and sit back and say, am I infatuated or do I really have chemistry with this woman? And the two ways that you can figure out the two are, if you have chemistry with a woman, the woman is going to initiate. She's not going to make you feel shameful. She's not going to put you down. She's going to respect you, right? And you're going to have the same moral principles and the same values in regards to chemistry. And it's just a feeling of flow. It's just a feeling that everything is happening and it requires not such extreme effort. With infatuation, it requires extreme effort because you're constantly focusing on something that makes you feel better. And you're constantly looking at this person as better than you are. So I ask you, which one of those are you right now? And that will give you your answer. If you liked today's video, I encourage you to comment below and tell me about it. And also, if you've experienced this before, I want to hear you. And if you need any advice or anything like that, I encourage you to book a session with me or put something in the comments so you guys can help out each other. As always, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.